The only thing more popular than Donald Trump in Cleveland this week might just be Pokemon Go.
The smash hit mobile game app Pokemon Go.
84 in St. Pete right now. Got a Pokemon? She's looking for Pokemon right now.
Pokemon Go. It's a phenomenon unlike anything else. It's the first game to make headlines in every local news agency and world news because players are heading outside in droves, they're circling parks, they're loitering at Panucci's Pizza, all in search of Charmanders and Dratinis and everything else in between. They're talking to each other, sharing secrets, tips. People are going on dates because they locked eyes in one beautiful serendipitous moment on the bus. I've chatted with more strangers in the last 2 weeks than my entire life, thanks to the icebreaker. You're playing Pokemon Go too? They are. What? Who knew so many people could make small talk over catching virtual creatures? I didn't, nor did I ever expect it. The issue is, if you cut out all of that, all the headline-making news stories, the long walks, you're left with a pretty shallow game. It's an addictive shallowness. It's like the only kiddie pool on a day so hot you can cook pancakes on the sidewalk. There's not much to offer, but you can't resist getting your feet wet. At the same time, I've never been this consistent wearing pants. So there's something going on here. What is it? This game makes Clash of Clans look like applied symbolic logic. See, you can have a shallow game when you have a strong community and a franchise that's been around for 20 years. And that's what Pokemon Go's got. One of the very best.
Here we are at Madison Square Garden. We're waiting for the show to start. Lindsay is, of course, playing Pokemon Go, as are about 100 other people. There's people down there playing Pokemon Go. There's everyone down there is playing Pokemon Go. That guy's playing Pokemon Go. You can't see him, you just gotta trust me.
The core gameplay of Pokemon Go is swiping Pokeballs at monsters to trap them in a claustrophobic, round, beautiful cage. It's not Game Boy traditional Pokemon at all. You don't whittle their health down until they nearly faint or hospice comes knocking at your door before catching them. You just flick and cross your fingers. In fact, there's no real battles at all. You don't battle other trainers or other players. There are gyms where you can fight. They're scattered around your town in a weird circular icon. But you fight other players' stationed Pokemon, not the player directly. You're combating AI in an active combat system. It's a bit weird. You tap, 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 tap to use a primary ability, and then you hold your finger on the phone to use a special. You can dodge attacks if the phone chooses to respond, but more often than not, you're just spamming your way to victory. So what happens is, when you leave your house, you walk around town, typically towards a Pokestop, which you can spin for items, and really are just there to guide you on where to walk, while you wait for Pokemon to spawn in between so you can feed your insatiable hunger to catch them all. As you walk around, you'll start to notice other people holding their phones a few inches from their face. And yeah, they're playing Pokemon Go too. You ever enter an MMORPG on the day the server launches? There's hundreds of noobs and you scrambling to figure out just what's going on. It's a sense of community, the notion that the virtual world is worth pursuing because people want to live there. Pokemon Go is different. It's the real world. It's difficult to relate to an avatar. We tend to just ignore them. They're like NPCs. But I can't ignore your presence in Pokemon Go, even if we don't make eye contact. I empathize with other players, share in the experience, knowing that they're trying to catch the same Electabuzz as me. And that creates feedback, motivating me to play, because seeing other people validates the experience as being worth pursuing. It's peer pressure. Then at level 5, you choose one of 3 primary color teams, which is the team you'll be taking gyms for. The first question between strangers is almost always, what team are you on? Which is immediately followed by a yeah or a boo, Team Valor for life. Like any rivalries, it divides the community, but also reinforces it. As you group with other players on your own team to take gyms, trading lighthearted insults with other teams as you swap the gym back and forth. Because to take gyms effectively, you gotta work together. Almost everything in Pokemon Go requires working together, except for the actual act of catching Pokemon. IKEA furniture manuals are more expensive than Pokemon Go's lackluster tutorial. You pretty much learn nothing, a few words from Professor Stylish and you're off on your own adventure. Some players lament sparse information. I love it. When I'm at a stop and I see other people, I immediately start talking. You start trading questions, trying to dissect the game. I mean, message boards are brimming with people trying to unravel every facet of Pokemon Go, from dissecting stats to discovering the Easter egg to how EVs evolve, ranking Pokemon by their base attack and defense, and I just learned recently that IVs are in the game. Who knew? I didn't. They don't tell you about that, do they? The lack of information turns players into scientists with Go under their microscope, and it forces people to communicate. You have to interact to learn the game, to appreciate the game to its fullest extent. You cannot go in solo bolo. I mean, you can lurk and learn stuff, but no matter what, you're engaging the community in some way.
What are you currently trying to get? Let's look at your phone with my phone. What'd you get?
Got a Kakuna.
A Garbaguna. That's good.
Oh, he's good, dude.
He's good, yeah?
He uses Harden.
It's the best move in the game, man.
Catch that gym over there with Harden.
All right, let's go do it. Let's beat up that gym. Go Team Blue. Oh, look at that. Oh, what'd you get?
Let's see it. It's chipping.
Oh man, I bet it's going to be a Rattata.
Bong.
Oh!
Pokemon Go is a game whose value is completely derived from the player's immediate surroundings. To judge it by its gameplay alone, it's good. It's not great. It's not excellent. It's good. Its gameplay is only skin deep. It suffers from monotony, especially when you start burning down Pokemon for candy. It lacks player-to-player battles, includes a weird Pokemon breeding game to power up, and fails to be as captivating as the people playing it. But it is still a sensation. It's an unexpected game changer. Go has shown the people playing that they can all relate on some level. It typically takes tragedy to empathize, some horror for us to come together to see our humanity within each other. But no, a mobile Pokemon game has demonstrated a common interest between people from completely separate backgrounds, and it releases at the perfect time, when it's embedded in the cultural framework of the technologically savviest, 6-year-olds to 36-year-olds. So thanks to the way the game functions and the emergent behaviors of people, you end up with a strong community that are all interested in catching Pokemon, and exploring and talking and battling gyms and yelling, "Hey man, Lapras is over here," for no reason other than to do it. You have to be a jaded cynic to discount the positives of Pokemon Go. Exercise, communal interactions, the psychological benefits as reported by multiple sites. They even have friends who are saying that Pokemon Go is helping them with their social anxiety. One person even reported that their agoraphobia is dissipating thanks to Pokemon Go. It's nuts. It's fantastic. The game needs work, for sure. But the number of positive stories that have emerged from Pokemon Go cannot be discounted, and it's something worth praising. I do wonder how we'll look back on this year in the future, in even just 2017. Will Go still be going just as strong as it is now? Will people look up from their phone and think, wow, Pokemon Go released that was weird? And they'll just ignore the thought and go back to catching the wild Tyranitar that just spawned.